harness or kali. The Cagnetti family have been to the USA demonstrating their skills, and they always call on Dan Inosanto in Los Angeles.
Turn around there. And then
you strike this way?
Again.
Okay.
Dan Inosanto is an American-born Filipino. He is very well known in the martial arts world because of the time that he spent working with Bruce Lee.
This side? That's something else. I like to learn it. I hope I can learn it in the Philippines.
What's your name yours? What's your...
Well, I never really got in deep into the Espada. I really would
just
like
like my father. Actually, one of this, you know, this style, but...
This is the one, though, the classical form.
Yeah, the classical form. This is what my uncle Momoy teaches.
When was this form developed? Somebody said as far back as 1930. Was it 1930 when they developed this form?
1930s, yeah.
Dan teaches Chinese boxing and the Filipino systems. His training techniques are very organized and yet relaxed. Eskrima has yet to gain an international reputation. Dan is in a unique position. As a master of both Chinese and Filipino systems, he is able to compare the two and to assess Eskrima.
Okay, time. With weaponry, it is very hard to beat. I'm talking about dagger and stick. I've always maintained that the Chinese are the prettiest and that the Filipinos seem to be the most practical as of right now. But I'm not saying that a Chinese martial artist wouldn't be as effective as a Philippine martial artist. I'm trying to say that the way it is taught, it is functional. So I want you to strike the diagonal, diagonal, diagonal up, horizontal, horizontal. Then your overhead, which is this way, your backhand overhead, which is this way, uppercut this way, see? So this one, you practice your blows. I want you to just slowly, if you go like that. Okay. This is your kick and out. Okay? Okay, let's give it a try.
Though it is light, the stick used in Eskrima is a powerful weapon. It can be used to strike quickly at many points on the body. When a blow lands, it is painful, perhaps paralyzing rather than bone-breaking. It makes its effect by the number of places that can be hurt in a few seconds.
It is the quickest art to be the most dangerous, just because of the weaponry. Its destruction of kicks makes all kicking arts kind of obsolete. Its destruction of the limbs very quickly. It makes a lot of the punching arts obsolete. Okay, now what I want you to do is you feed one and you deflect and follow with 3 follow-ups. And you feed one and you follow with 3, okay, slow motion, okay? Deflect, 3 hits. You 3 hits.
Its techniques are basically the same, whether the fighting is with fists, daggers, or larger weapons.
So you go 3, you attack with 3, and he blocks a 3. Okay? That's the position, okay? All right, time. To me, it's one of the most well-rounded martial arts that I've ever seen. And that's not taking anything away from the Chinese because they're very good, excellent. But I've always maintained that everybody has something to offer. Thrust, butt, strike. He takes down, see? This is it, see? So that's the drill, see? because I want to get the punyu in here. Almost like the flow, right? Which you're using the butt. Now, in reality, this is not going to last very long, see? You just catch it here like that, see, for the training. See? As I said before, this is not going to last very long, but it's just to get the flow. Okay? Okay, you can do it? Okay, let's try. So you take it down, okay? Okay, ready. Flow, very slowly. Thrust, butt, strike. Thrust, butt, catch, strike, take down.
The techniques taught by Dan are mainly the classical ones, but he hopes to go to Cebu City to study with Kakoi. There are two of his techniques that Dan doesn't use yet: the curved strike and the complex disarming tricks.
Now, there are two types of disarming. Disarming in which you seize. When you seize, disarm him. And secondly is when you knock the stick off his hand. In actual sparring, see, you can disarm him that way. Or actual sparring, then you hold him, then disarm.
These disarming techniques are probably Kakoi's greatest pleasure. He is constantly thinking of new ways of taking weapons away from opponents. His hands seem to have minds of their own. All the disarming techniques are based on applying leverage in various ways to his opponent's stick.
Ready! 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 Next is forward pulling.
Okay. Follow, follow.
Kakoi calls the style that he teaches escrido, the way of eskrima. He is deliberately copying Japanese customs in this. There is no doubt that he has made eskrima more effective.
Serious, serious, no smiles. Okay, move back to your respective places and do the amara. Kalandrakas. Face the front. Okay, face your partner and do the pinky-pinky. back to your respective places.
In order to hold sporting competitions, they have devised a system of body protection. Wearing this armour made it possible to hold a national contest in 1976. This was the first such competition. D'Arcy Paris swept the field, and Kakoi, naturally, was the champion master.
Chalo. Okay. They are now...
The judges estimate the effect of the blows to decide who scores points. Even wearing armour, they still hold back from hitting hard. On the day of the 50th anniversary, people started to arrive from many parts of the Philippines. There were fewer than they had hoped for, because a typhoon disrupted travel. Some people got to Cebu after wading through rivers. Others arrived more comfortably. The airport reception party waited some hours for the important guests of honor to arrive. The Philippines were, until recently, under martial law. President Marcos has re-established civilian government. It is, however, a country under severe political strain. The generals are still powerful in government. It is a measure of the importance attached to Eskrima that General Estrada made a special journey to attend the event. He flew in a government plane with many other guests. There are many reasons for promoting Eskrima. It has its national hero, Lapu Lapu. It is fast becoming the national sport. It is an effective fighting system, especially